A Delaware organization trying to solve the problem of unemployment among the youth is looking for a few good companies and a new art exhibit in Wilmington that features stolen art. This is the Delaware Way. I'm Larry Menti, and welcome to the Delaware Way. The unemployment rate across the country and in our region is coming down, but it is still embarrassingly high for young people, especially between the ages of 18 and 26, who don't have the opportunity of a college education. Well, let me introduce you to a gentleman who's trying to change all that. Anthony Pisapia is the Associate Executive Director of IT Works, and Sierra Carter is one of his proud graduates. Sierra, how long ago did you graduate?
1 year ago, actually.
1 year, and you're working right now?
Yes.
Good job?
Yes, it is a great job.
Where are you working?
At Christina Care Health Systems.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you about your experience in a second, but I want to talk to Anthony a little bit more about IT Works. What is it exactly?
So IT Works is a 16-week program for young adults, 18 to 26, who have a high school diploma, but they haven't gone on to college or they haven't completed college.
Now, we just talked about that exact age group a second ago.
Yeah.
What is the unemployment rate for that age group?
It's about 16%, which is double the national average. And when you take into account underemployment as well as unemployment, we're looking at about 72% of these folks who are underemployed or unemployed. It's about 5.8 million young adults.
The IT Works that you are working with is in Delaware, in Wilmington, Delaware.
I'm working with both. We have a program in Wilmington, Delaware, and in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And do you have to be in Philadelphia, go to the Philadelphia one? Do you have to be in Delaware to go to the Delaware one?
You don't. It's about what's convenient to you, what's within mass transit and striking distance. Certainly in Philadelphia, it's in downtown, and in Wilmington, it's in downtown. So we try to make it very easy to get to.
And how many students do you take in each area?
We take 18 in each class. So we run cohorts twice a year, in the spring and in the fall. And 18 students each.
And what is the criteria? How do you get into the program?
Well, it's a competitive process. So we have about 120 applications for every 18 slots. And what we're really looking for is passion, and you'll see that in Sierra. The passion, the drive, the motivation. It's an intense curriculum, right? It's 9 to 3 every day for 16 weeks. And you know, we're learning the types of things that some junior colleges take 2 years to learn. So you have to be ready. You have to be ready to start and launch your career in technology.
And it's free?
It's free, completely.
And it's funded by?
It's funded by generous corporations and generous foundations.
Who are looking for talent for their companies?
Absolutely.
And so the people that go to your program get internships at those companies?
Yes.
And that's how they get jobs, like Sierra. Is that exactly what happened with you?
Exactly, yes. I saw that Christina Care was one of the sponsors for the program. I had always had an interest in that company and thought that it would be a great opportunity, and it turned out to be that way.
What did you see in Sierra?
You know, we all know folks like Sierra who are high potential, bright, ambitious, right? Who just don't have that opportunity, that little thing that can launch them into a career. I mean, Sierra is somebody that I'm proud to have worked side by side with inside the program, but she could work side by side with anyone at any company. And that's the point of this program. We need to help these young adults get these opportunities because they absolutely take the opportunity and run with it.
Is one of the problems that these companies that are looking for people just don't have the talent pool in this area? And, well, you can answer the question first. I mean, do you see it in the company? Do you see that they're having a hard time finding people?
I see, you know, I work in information security, and speaking on in that sector, I know that there is a great need in the security department, but I see it all over, and I see that there are plenty of opportunities. It's just a matter of finding, like you said, the right talent pool and the people who are passionate about IT.
And finding the right skills. I imagine that's why IT Works exists, because
Absolutely.
that talent pool wasn't available.
Well, that's the thing. In IT, we're looking at a deficit by 2020 of about 1 million jobs. So we're going to have 1 million opportunities in the United States in technology that will go unfilled. And IT is a unique industry, right? You know, you think back to the trades. It's about what you can do. It's about the skills you have. It's about execution, It's about follow through. So companies don't care so much what's on your diploma. They need these skills. They need them today. They'll need them tomorrow. And they need folks trained coming into these roles ready to go. So that's the gap we fill.
Well, then begs the question, why only 18? Why do you only accept 18 people?
Yeah. We need more companies willing to step up, willing to give the opportunities to young folks like Sierra, willing to say, I'll take on an intern. I'll take on somebody who can come in and shadow folks in my IT department. I'll give them an opportunity. Because I'll tell you, when we're looking at HR departments where they're scanning through thousands of resumes, to immediately jump for the degree, to look for the degree, that's how they're scanning. And I understand that completely. But what we're saying is there's opportunity young adults here, right? These are folks, high potential, they'll do a fantastic job in your company that you should be looking at. And you can look to IT Works to help funnel those folks to you.
So what you need right now is for companies, somebody that might be watching this right now and is saying, boy, we can't find anybody for our IT department, to fund you, to give you money, and you'll go out and find them and train the people for them, and then they'll even have a tryout when they go in to be an intern. Absolutely. And decide whether they want to hire them or not. It sounds like a no-brainer for companies.
Even forget about the funding part for now. Just come with the opportunities. Come looking for these young adults and see what they can do. And I know that companies are pleased. We have companies all over this region taking our folks, from Christiana Care to Accenture to CSC, big brand name companies in this region that are succeeding, taking our folks into their IT departments, giving them chances in their network operations center. Like Capital One has a dozen of our folks, which is fantastic. We want to keep that. We want to continue that and find more partners like that.
And since there is this need,
yeah,
why do you stop at 26? I mean, here's the reason I'm asking the question, is because every time there's a mass layoff, every time people are out of work, and passionate people, just like Sierra, that might be in their 40s, who are now realizing they've got to do something else in their life. And everybody says to them, you got to be retrained, you got to be retrained, you got to learn IT. And what's out there for them?
Yeah. Well, my answer is there should be something out there for them. We're looking at a problem with such a huge need right now. We can focus 18 to 26 and be busy for the next 20 years. 5.8 million young adults, 18 to 26, are without work and not in school. And these are folks who need an opportunity. We're not talking about folks who can't get a job at the mall. We're talking about folks who need to start on a career, who need an opportunity for a living wage. And it's just not there. So 5.8 million, if we're looking just in Wilmington, about 15,000 young adults. These are folks who are, the burden on the tax system is going to be about $200 million a year. We're looking at folks who, just with one single opportunity, the chance to get a career in IT, the chance to get certifications, the chance to get an internship, can turn it all around. We're looking at jobs that start in 30,000, 40,000. We're seeing graduates a couple of years out of the program, $50,000 wages. They're starting to manage groups of people. And that is the
Sierra
type of outcome.
I think you hit her salary.
Yeah, well, I want that, for each of these folks.
But it's important to point out that you make exceptions for veterans.
We do. And, we look at veterans distinctly because, if you do 2 tours, you're out of that age group. We want to give that opportunities to veterans as well. So,
right, because they might miss it because they're serving our country. And
yes,
so if they come
absolutely.
back at 28 or 29, you would take them in. Let's get the information for people that are interested in this.
itworks.org. We make it very easy to find us. We're looking for students, right? So we want your high potential young people to come find itworks.org. Find the website and apply the program. And we also want those companies to just look at who's involved. Bank of America, Capital One, JP Morgan. The titans in our region are involved in this program for a reason.
Where would you be if it wasn't for IT Works?
Well, right now I would probably still be working in direct care. That's where I started in healthcare. And I would be making a lot less money. I wouldn't be, I was happy with the job that I had, but I wanted more, and I wanted an opportunity to grow, and I now have that. So without IT Works, I wouldn't be on the fast track to the position and the life that I want.
Well, congratulations to Sierra. That's great. And thank you so much, Anthony, for coming in.
Thank
Sierra,
you, Larry.
It was great to meet you.
Thank you
very
nice
much.
To meet you as well.
The Delaware Way continues in just a moment.